Okay, I'm going to try one game here. Before dinner time. Let's see if we can get a good game recorded here. I am playing with white pieces, maybe Italian? I don't know. We will see. Let me get this OBS screen off my... Alright. Now, we got the Italian... Oh, Carl Khan. I'm going for the Von Henning. Let's go with the Von Henning. If you don't know this Gambit, check it out. I hope they do it. Okay. I'm going to ignore this and Gambit this pawn. Okay, they took. Now you get your bishop out. They'll probably, do some sort of something. After they do some sort of something, you give up a little something. You know what I mean? Now if they take, please take, because they don't want this. Never mind. I'm not gonna do the... Alright. Welp. Let's see. We'll just take it. And then develop as normal. I wanted them to take. That's so lame. Let's take. This is turning into a very boring game. Or, do we have something? Yeah, we have something. Oh, they saw something. Okay. I'm going to show you the Von Henning one of these days. It's so fun. But they didn't want to have fun. That's too bad. But this is sort of the setup you have. Except it's a little different because the knights are somewhere. Dang, that's some thunder. Thunder in Florida. Okay, let's go ahead and hit this bishop and get a little nervous, a little scared. Oh, they just are all sorts of not fun. What they did miss, however, is this. Boom, boom, boom. Defended by yours truly, Mr. Rookie Rook. Really? They're gonna do this crap? That's not the time, dude. That's just a free piece, brother. You gonna give me a check? I'm okay. Alright. Cool, man. Good for you. Alright. Let's go over here. Now, where's the advantage? Okay. We're going to take the rook, and we're going to go a little checky check of our own. And then we're going to do a little... Man, you're no fun. I wanted to checkmate you, brother. Come on. This guy is just a buzzkill. I'm telling you. If you ever play Bradmaster from Canada, yeah, I'm outing him. Alright. Unlike Bradmaster, I like to have fun. So let's keep the queens on the board. Set up a discover attack, which they did not do anything about. However, looky, I got hooky. You gotta move, buddy. And you gotta watch out for my discover attack while you're at it. Oh boy. Someone's gonna have some fun here. You better not get hit. Oh. Okay, I go here, and they block. They're dead. They know this. But I go... Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and then they're going to block with a check. I see what they're going to do. I see their stupid, boring game. I go here. They block with the check. And then... Watch this, sucker. They block, thinking they're brilliant. Oh. I'm an idiot. Alright. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's hit him again. Man, I get too excited for my own good. If I could go here, that's checkmate. Let's see. How can I check? Now, if I go here and they take it with my queen, that's checkmate. But they'll probably just take with the pawn. That's too bad. That's too bad. I want to hit them again. Or I sacrifice my bishop. They take. I check. Now they'll take. And then that they can run. That's too bad. They're so not fun. They're so not fun. Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to use this time to get my rook in the game. Oh, and then that's checkmate. And that's checkmate. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, they're screwed. All right, man, this is the brain of a 1,000 rated player. I'll have some good moves. Then I'll have some stupid moves. And then I'll have some good moves. You know what I mean? That's the fun of chess. Sometimes you play like Magnus, and sometimes you play like Brad. Don't play like Brad. And it's not fun. Come on, accept a gambit. Accept the gambit and have some fun. There's so many good tricks and traps for the whole family. Whole family fun here. They gotta lose their queen. I was just gonna say that. So now we do that because they lost their queen. And then we just have some fun here. Let's see. And all I gotta do is not screw up. Let's see what I can do. I'm just gonna gobble up. As long as a rook. Let's hit the rook over here. Okay. They wanna... Let's set ourselves up. Defending this pawn. And let's go for checkmate. Let's go for mate. They got me in check. And then that is what I'm looking at. Right there, which is the G7 pawn. G7 pawn. All right, they go there. Let's hit the rook. Let's hit the king. I love their resourcefulness. They are really trying hard. Let's go ahead and save our bishop. Should I just... I don't know. I don't know if I should just butcher the bishop. Nah. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take a minute. All right. They're going to come and hit my bishop. I don't want to lose my bishop. It's just a principle of the thing. All right. Nice. All right. They're going for... I'm going for the king. They can take if they want, but they're going to get mated. They're going to get mated. They resign. Good game to my opponent, even though you were not fun at all. Let's see here. Let's see here. 83%. Okay. Boys and girls. 83%. Let me see if I can get OBS real quick. Hold on. Real quick. Real quick. I'm going to... That's not gonna... live chess here. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Sorry for the weirdness on the screen, but I want to show you all a little something. All right. So 83%. My opponent played 78%. My opponent played fine. There was nothing wrong with Brad's moves. Brad. But here we go. We're going to review this game real quick. And I want to show you something really freaking cool about the Von Henning. Let me see. OBS, get out of here. All right, so we start with e4. The moment you see the Caro-Kann, which is, it starts with c6 and then goes to d5. All right, you play two pawns in the center. They do their Caro-Kann thing. And then you play knight to c3. They think it's going to be this. No, we're ignoring all of that. They take, we ignore it. The computer thinks it's an inaccuracy. The computer doesn't understand gambits. All right. So they go with their knight, and then we push. The magic comes when we do this. They do something like this. This will happen. Now, this will happen. The computer calls it a mistake, but it's very, very natural to get the knight pinned. But you don't care about your queen. We do not care about our queen in this moment because we are brilliant. They take our queen and we take their king. It's brilliant. Checkmate. Look at that. Smothered. It's a brilliant line. The game can end in like -5 moves. It's amazing. And this will happen. It's not a crazy move for their bishop to try to pin the knight and then your knight to go here. And even still, when they'll try to defend, go ahead. Hit the, well, actually, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Let me back up. This, you even take the queen away because you're removing the defender. And here's your checkmate. It's brilliant. There's not much they can do once they do the pinning of the knight move. But even still, let's say they don't do that. Let's say, okay, no, let me back up here. Let's say we take the knight and they play the most normal best move, which is bishop. I'm going to castle immediately because the amount of tactics with the rook here, the bishop here, say they go another normal move. It's a pretty normal move. We can immediately take. King takes. And yeah, this is the best move. And now you've got the king has to move back over here. Can no longer castle. You just got the rook blocked in. And that's the best move because now we got a rook in the game. There's tactics galore in this. And they start at like move 6. They start almost immediately. And this is a Caro-Kann player that's not used to a gambit. Caro-Kann players want stability. They want something very, I don't want to say passive, but it's pretty passive. They don't want drama. They don't want trouble. They want to play solid. They want to play little passive. They don't want tactics. They want this, okay, they want to take about 10 moves to build their strong, solid, like a French defense player or something. So, no offense if you're a Caro-Kann. It's obviously a great opening, and who the f am I to say an opening isn't great? But if you want excitement, if you want a little pizzazz, you know what I mean, in your opening, and you see a Caro-Kann, you don't have to play solid. You don't have to play all. Give a pawn away. Give 2 pawns away. You have all these tactics going on. It's amazing. There's more, but there's more involving the knight going here first. You can go here first. Computer says a mistake. But if they don't, and then they can defend. But there are more moves, but then it would have to be like this move. Right. And then you go here anyway. Because what happens, they don't think, okay, the computer's going to say, yeah, this is the best move. You're not going to think to defend. A lot of players would not think to go move their bishop back. They're just going to, develop as normal. They're going to go here. Okay, so here. I'm moving my knight here. They move their bishop here. You know what we do? You know what we do? Because that's a normal move. We sacrifice a rook. We sacrifice our rook, and it's so brilliant. Because look, boom. And then, boom. We're getting our rook back. The queen's that's the best move. And then we go here. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. We got their bishop and their rook. And now their king is exposed like crazy. There's brilliant tactics around every corner, depending on their normal setup moves. It's brilliant. It's an amazing. It's called Von Henning. You play it against Caro-Kann players. Check it out. I'm gonna have more videos on it very soon. So come back and check me out, and I will definitely update you guys on some of the really cool tactics we got going on there. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.